I started to plead with the officers, with the deputies, that my boss, the writer, the newspaperman, the reporter, was in there and he didn't come out, and I saw my shirt full of blood, and I was showing my press credentials, and they say, "Get out of here before you get hit. Get out of here, you cannot go." I was pleading for about half hour with them.
There was a man that came up in the alley, said he had a friend injured. Well, he left, then he came back, and I heard him say "Outtake," which I figured that's bad. Got on the radio and requested assistance there.
I get there and two deputies standing like stone statues on either side of the door. A friend of mine who worked for the sheriff's department, he says, "Stick around." And the way he said it, I'm going, "Why? What the hell's going on?" So I walked up and walked right past the two deputies, pulled the curtain apart, and I saw the bottom half of Ruben, his shoes and his trousers, on the floor.
When they were talking about the size of the wound, I was pretty sure it was me. That's the last place you want to be, where you just killed somebody.
And I went back out and called Bill Drummond and said, "Pull the old bit file on Ruben Salazar."
I asked Frank to look up our obit situation on Ruben, and I called Bill Thomas, who had, a private number for Peter J. Pitches, who was the sheriff.
I called around and got a number for Pete Pitches and called him, and he said, "It is Ruben." He said, "We're sitting here trying to figure out what the devil to do about it." I said, "Well, one thing you might do is call his wife and tell him you're sorry. If it's an accident, you will do whatever you can do to help her out, etc."
I'm standing there, and a sheriff walked up to me, whispered in my ear, "Salazar's dead at the Silver Dollar Bar." So I came back and called the office, told him what I'd seen. And that's how his wife found out about it. She was watching Channel 2, the Mission Impossible, and we interrupted the broadcast. And as soon as they interrupted the broadcast, she knew what it was.
She sat down and she took a deep breath and she started to tell us. And I said, "I'll be right back." And I got up from the table and I literally just went into the other room and I just crawled in the closet. And I sat in the closet and I could hear her telling my sister what had happened, that my dad was killed. And every fiber of my being was just on fire. I didn't want to hear it.